welcome to another Vinyasa Yoga virtually. My name is Christy and I'm here to lead your practice today. So we're going to go ahead and just start lying on our backs. So if you join me on your mat, we're going to lie back. And the eyes here can slowly lower if you'd like, or they can rest completely down. Just take a moment to come into your breath here. Maybe we practice Ujjayi breath as we inhale through our nose. And as you exhale out through the nose, you're going to slowly constrict the throat here to make a hushing noise as you exhale out. So you'll inhale through the nose, constrict the throat slightly, and exhale out through the nose as you hear that hissing sound, or that Ujjayi breath, or better known as ocean breath. And go ahead and place your one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly as you practice this breath work here to help calm the mind as we begin our practice. Coming into our February practice here, we're going to focus on loving ourselves and loving others, and opening up the heart. In today's practice specifically, we're going to be focusing on our fourth chakra here, which is considered our heart chakra or Anahata chakra. So just as you focus on your breath work here, and as you're lying down, maybe you repeat this in your head. I invite peace to be a part of my life, and I make time to experience my own inner stillness. I continually develop an inner sense of calm, and I trust that everything will be right. So coming into that calmness and the stillness of your body, giving yourself this hour to completely be focused on you, loving yourself. Let's go ahead and let's inhale, draw our right knee here up towards our chest. And we're going to come into a half happy baby here. So we're going to take our hand, our right hand, and grip to the outside here of that right foot. And maybe you let that knee come into that shoulder here. Very nice. Our left hand can be relaxed out to the side here. Try to keep the hips pressed to the earth as we open up through the front of the body. Inhale, let's draw that knee back over the chest here if you had it opening out to the side. And we're just going to slightly turn our foot here 45 degrees out towards the left side. So if we can, turning and just feeling the shift here in that ankle. And then take it back. And I want you really just to flex here. So a little dorsiflexion, taking that toe and bringing it, like you're bringing it towards your face here. So nice, flex, feel the calf engage. And then go ahead, stretch that leg all the way up towards the ceiling, like you're trying to stand on the ceiling here. Maybe you bring a couple point and flex motions with the foot. Very nice. And let's go ahead. We're going to bend that right knee here. Draw that left leg up. And we're going to draw that left knee, kind of like we're drawing it into the chest here. Very nice. Just opening up into the hip. Maybe your stillness of the body here before we start getting into the more heated end of our practice. A slow start, being one with yourself here in the stillness, learning to let go what doesn't serve you as we start the practice. Let's go ahead, and we're going to take that right leg out now. Really reach it long on the mat. Draw that left leg up into a 90-degree bend here with the leg. Coming into that half-happy baby on the left side. So kind of draw that knee here down towards that left shoulder. Keeping both hips pressed to the earth. Very nice. Just breathing in, letting your mind quiet. Letting the breath become your main focus. We're going to go ahead, inhale that leg back over that knee, or over that chest here. So try to have that bend in your knee. And we're going to go ahead, grab behind the calf, and try to bring that foot, flexing it, toes are towards you, and then try to turn that toe inward, 45 degrees here. Again, just feeling that rotation in the ankle. When you're ready, draw it back to center. Draw the toes towards you here. So again, you have that flexion of the foot. Still that 90-degree bend here in that knee. And then on that exhale, go ahead, try to extend the leg up towards the ceiling here like you're standing on your ceiling. And then a little plantar flexion, so point the toes, and then exhale, pointing them back towards you. Very nice. When you're ready, take that bend in the right knee here. We're drawing, turning that leg out, that knee out to the side. As you bend that right leg in, coming into that reclined pigeon here on your back. Very nice. Again, maybe it's comfortable for you to rock side to side. Maybe you just want to focus on the stillness of your body and the calmness and don't have any movement yet. So just listen to your body, listen to your mind here of what your body's kind of craving. Whether you need that little slow motion or you need that complete stillness here in the beginning to set yourself for the practice. On your next exhale, let's go ahead and release that out. Keep that left leg in here. We're going to come into a little spinal twist. So turn that left knee and turning it over, dropping it over to the right side. Arm comes out into a T. Your right hand comes on top of that left knee. And if you'd like, gaze over and look at your left fingers here. Just a slight little spinal twist to warm up the body and warm up that midsection before we get going. Inhale, come back to center. Go ahead, extend that leg out long. Reach those fingertips up and overhead here. Go ahead, interlace, press out through the palms here. Really reach and extend, point the toes. Feel that entire lengthening here in the body, all the way through the toes, out through the palms of your hands. And then we're going to go ahead, draw that right leg in. And then turn it over towards that left side. Arm comes out into a T. Coming into that gentle spinal twist here, gaze looks over towards those right fingers, left hand on top of that knee. You don't have to go very deep with this. I know the spine still isn't good and warm yet. So this is your first spinal twist in this practice, so we don't want to overdo it. Very nice. We're going to inhale back to center. Draw both knees in here. Nice little hug into the chest. And then if you'd like, take your hands back behind the thighs. We're going to rock and roll as we come up to a seated position. So do about 3 rocks here if that's comfortable. If not, you can just come all the way back up to your seated position. And then we're going to come into a lovely, gentle, cross-legged position here. Inhale those arms up and overhead. Palms together. Exhale, drawing those fingertips towards your sternum here. Chin in. Taking a moment, take that breath. Inhale. Lifting those arms. Exhale, taking those hands out to the side. And then we're going to inhale, lifting that left arm. Exhale, reach it over to that right side. So you've got a long body stretch here. Feeling the lengthening of that left side body. Try to keep those hips pressed down to the earth here. You want that connection. Very nice. Inhale, back to center. Take a breath on that exhale. Inhale, lifting that right arm. Exhale, bringing it on over to that left side. Again, really reaching through with that right side body. Feel the ribs here lifting up out of the hips. Inhale, back to center. Warming up with our breath. Let's inhale. Maybe you come back to that Ujjayi breath. Constrict the throat as you exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Taking our hands to our thighs now. We're going to come into a few cat-cows. So we're going to exhale. We'll draw that chin into the chest. Inhale, press the chest out. Little arch, gaze looks up. Exhale, draw it in. You can stick with that Ujjayi breath or just come into those big belly breaths here, being just aware of that airflow coming in and out of the body. You've got 2 more. On an inhale, come back to a really nice tall spine here. Make sure to move that flesh away from the sit bones here so you're grounded to the earth. We're just going to do a few little hip circles here. Massaging that digestive system. Again, opening up through that chest as we're opening. And then we're closing it. We've got 2 more. On your next inhale, go ahead and switch sides. And 3 more here with your own breath. On your next inhale, I want you to come back to center. Very nice. Take a breath, and on your exhale, we're going to come into all fours here. Very nice. Take that right foot. I want you to flex it here like you're pressing on that wall, nice and strong through the glutes. So what I don't want to see here, which I'll turn to the side so you can see, what I don't want to see is an overarch in that back. I want you to have a nice flat back. I don't want it rounded under with that interior tilt of the pelvis. So I want a nice, straight, flat back. I want those hands right under those shoulders. Shoulder blades can be pressed and separated slightly here. Very nice. So a nice straight line with that spine and through the leg. And then if you'd like, go ahead and just circle that leg out. Just about 5 times here to the inner circle. So inner thigh working. And then on your next inhale, we're going to exhale little circles out towards the right. Very nice. Go ahead and draw that back under. Now again, press with that left leg now. Okay, so nice straight alignment with the spine all the way from the crown of the head to that heel of the foot. And you're pressing so that leg's engaged, lower body's starting to get warmed up here. You're feeling a little bit of that heat. And then on that exhale, I want you to start circling to the inside. You've got 3 more. 2, 1. Exhale to the outside now for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Tucking the toes. We're going to exhale. We're going to come into that first down dog. So knees can be deeply bent here. And then you can walk the dog out by bending the knees in and out. Very nice. Press through the palms. And I want that third eye center, which is that space between the eyebrows here, to be up towards the thumb. So don't look back towards your feet. I know that's so hard to do. I know I always used to want to look to like, oh, where's my feet? Where's my heels? But we don't want to do that. That's bad alignment here with our spine. And then I want you to take an inhale, coming into plank position here. Hold that plank. Feel the engagement here. Palms are pressed to the earth. Toes are pressed to the mat. Exhale, lower it down. Elbows are in. Go ahead and release that to the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale. Tops of the toes press in. You can do a little baby cobra here. And then release it down. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Press it up. Again, those palms are, or the tops of the toes are pressed. Palms are pressing. Exhale. Release. One more. Inhale. Press it away. Great job. Exhale. Release. We're going to press it back into tabletop position. Tuck those toes. Press it back into your down dog. Very nice. Again, paddling out the heels here. Inhale. Right leg lifts. So pressing with that heel to that back wall. Exhale. Draw that knee into the chest. Plant the foot at the top of the mat here. We're going to lower that back leg, coming into a crescent pose here. So inhale, arms are up. Very nice. We're going to grab a hold of that left wrist. Exhale, stretching towards that right side. Again, a little side body stretch here. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, draw those hands down. Let's come into that half split. So shift your hips back. Keep that right hip lifted up off the earth though. And exhale, try to reach it forward. Very nice. Inhale, let's come back on up. I want you to tuck that back toe, and we're going to lift. High crescent. Exhale, draw those hands out to a T. Barely hover, kind of like you're in a lunge here. And inhale, reach. Very nice, high crescent. Exhale, almost into that low crescent. And inhale, reach. Exhale, last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drop that heel here, 45 degrees. And we're going to come into a triangle forward fold. So bring that heel an inch or two in. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Forward fold over that right foot. Try to keep the crown of the head here over that foot and over that toe. So I don't want to see you out here. Okay, all about alignment here. Remember to be inviting peace into your practice today. On that exhale, let's go ahead and step that left foot up to meet the right. Inhale, flat back, halfway, gaze looks out. Exhale, release, press through the heels. Inhale, circle sweep those arms up and overhead. Exhale, palms together, heart center. Very nice. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive down. Step or hop to the back of the mat here. Chaturanga down. So your little vinyasa. First full vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Very nice. Inhale, press with that left heel like you're pressing that wall away. Exhale, draw that knee into the chest. Plant that foot between the hands. Go ahead and lower that back leg. Inhale, low crescent. Very nice. Exhale. Go ahead, take a hold of that right wrist. On your next exhale, reach it on over to that left side. Again, try not to shift the hips back here. You want those hips to stay square to the earth, square to your mat. Very nice. Reach it over. to center. Exhale, release. I almost lost my balance there. We're going to come into the half split. It's a balancing pose just on your knees too. Inhale, chest and that heart center is opened. Exhale, release. So as we're working through that fourth chakra today, and we're keeping it open here, we're getting that chakra in alignment. What we're doing is we're helping to release grief, grudges, hatred. We're learning compassion and love for ourselves. Maybe we spend too much time giving to others and not ourselves. So as we work on our practice today and on this fourth chakra alignment, maybe that'll help align us to start thinking of ourselves sometimes. We got to have self-care here. That's really important because we can't help others if we don't help ourselves sometimes first. Inhale, let's go ahead and draw that knee forward. Tuck that back toe. Inhale, high crescent. Remember that little high crescent, low crescent lunge? We're going to do that again. So keep that knee hovered up off the earth here. But we're going to exhale, lunge it, barely touching. Very nice. Inhale up. Exhale, reach. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale, and then on that exhale, we're going to forward fold, straighten that front leg, turn that back heel 45 degrees, step it in an inch or two. Inhale, gaze looks out, exhale, release, forward fold over that left foot. Very nice. Again, try to keep that crown of the head here over that left foot. Take a breath, and on that next exhale, we're going to step that right foot up to meet the left. Again, inhale, look out, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, circle sweep those arms up and overhead. Exhale, palms together at heart center. Going into that vinyasa. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, a little lift. Exhale, release, step or hop to the back of the mat. Here, your vinyasa. Very nice. We're not going to stay in down dog too long here. Take a breath. On your next exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, circle sweep those arms up and overhead. Exhale, palms together at heart center. Very nice. Again, going into that vinyasa. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step or hop. Your vinyasa. Holding in this down dog. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, draw that right leg in. Plant it at the top of the mat. Drop that right heel, or that left heel 45 degrees. Inhale, warrior one. Very nice. Take a breath. Take a moment to set here. Hips are facing me. Very nice. And then we're going to practice this warrior one, and then we're going to set into chair. All right, so we're going to be moving. So we're in chair, we're scooping it low, light on the toes, hips are heavier here in the heels of the feet. And then we're going to step, coming into that warrior two. Take a breath, step, chair. Very nice. Warrior one. Very good. One more chair. One more warrior one. Very good. Exhale. Open up to that warrior two. Take a breath, looking over the front fingers. Go ahead, interlace back behind. Press that chest out. Exhale, bow with this warrior one. So we're drawing that right shoulder to the inside of that right thigh, right knee. Again, opening up through the chest. You're going to feel this stretching out in the chest and the hips. One more breath on your inhale. Coming back up to warrior two. Very nice. We're going to Hinge halfway. Very nice. Release it back. Moving with this. Exhale. Extended side angle. Then we're going to go ahead on this extended side angle. Take a breath. And then exhale. We're going to draw those hands to the earth. Pivot on that back foot. Come into that plank. Very nice. Exhale, release, going into your vinyasa. Very nice. Release, down dog. Inhale, left heel lifts. Exhale, draw that knee to chest. Plant the foot. Drop that back heel 45 degrees. Inhale, warrior one. Again, hips are shifted, facing forward. Very nice. Now we're going to be moving with this breath again. So inhale and exhale, stepping into chair, sinking low. Very nice. Moving on that inhale, coming into warrior one. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, warrior one. Very nice. Last chair, exhale. Inhale. Take a breath. Exhale, open up to that warrior two. Drawing that knee open towards that little baby toe here to open up. Feeling the length here in that chest as well. So imagine me coming around, pulling on your fingertips here, on your right and left pointer, lengthening out through your arms and chest. Inhale, flip that front palm. Oop, hang on. Exhale, revolve it. And then bring it around. Interlace those hands back behind. Press that chest out. We're going to bow down. Draw that left shoulder inside of that left thigh or left knee. Crown of the head can hang heavy here. And then inhale, back on up to warrior two. Here's that palm flip. Hinge halfway. Release it, revolving it out. Take a breath. Exhale, coming into that extended side angle. We're not staying here for too long. This is just our little transition here. As we draw our hands down to frame that front foot, pivot on the back. Step into that plank position here. Your vinyasa. We'll meet in a down dog position. Very nice. Exhale, you're going to walk your hands to the back of the mat here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release, forward fold. Maybe grab back behind the heels here, or the calves, or the ankles. Then just pull yourself a little deeper in this forward fold. Just release the neck here, release the head. Maybe you turn it side to side. Nod it yes or no. Loosening that out. Very nice. On your inhale, let's go ahead. Take our hands up. Exhale to heart center. We're coming into a little balancing pose here, that dancer's pose, which is going to help open up through the chest. So we're going to take our hip over to the left side here. We're just going to reach back, kind of like you would for a little quad stretch. Your hand can be at your hip. And draw that knee closer, like you're drawing it in knee to knee. Very nice. Now, if you would like to come into dancer's pose, you can grab here the side of the ankle. I've seen some people grab the side of the thigh. Sometimes that's just easier to help open up the chest as you start to come out. Or, if you'd really like to go a little farther with this, coming either to the tops of the feet, top of the toes, or the side of the foot. So find your balance, find your drishti, find your focal point. And breathing through. Have a slight little bend strengthen that standing leg. On your next exhale, wherever you are, draw that leg back in. Exhale, release. Reach those hands long. Exhale, swan dive down. Walking those hands out. We're going to come into a vinyasa here to keep that body warm before we come back into that other side. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath. On that exhale, walking the hands back towards your feet again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, draw those hands back to heart center. Again, shifting that weight over into that right hip. Reaching back, kind of like you would for that quad stretch here. Hands can be on your hips. Feeling the top of the thigh stretching out. And then start to hinge forward. Coming into that dancer's pose, opening up through the chest. Inhale, coming back to center. Very nice. Coming into your vinyasa again. Inhale. Exhale, release. Walking those hands out. Coming into that little chaturanga. Knee into down dog. Take a breath. On your next exhale, I want you either to step or hop through the legs here, coming into a seated position. Very nice. All right, go ahead. Draw those feet out. Nice little flex. Inhale up. Exhale, keeping those feet flexed. We're going to reach for the toes or the side of the feet. We're just going to pull up on them a little bit more, drawing the heels up off the earth. So instead of that staff pose, which we've done before, we're going to have our hands assist this time on pulling on the feet here, stretching out the soles of the feet. Very nice. Exhale, release. Let's go ahead. Coming into a wide diamond pose here, soles of the feet together. I want that chest to be nice and tall, nice and lifted. Again, interlace back behind. Inhale, pressing the legs out. Exhale, melt that heart center forward. On an inhale, let's inhale back up. Exhale, releasing the hands. Draw those hands out in front of you. Fingertips are going to point towards you. I want you just to press. Press the palms down. Maybe as you slightly take the shoulders back, feeling the tops of the hands here, or the forearms, and the wrists stretching out. Very nice. Let's go ahead, take the fingertips, turning them in towards each other as we flex, bringing into a fist, and then releasing the hands. Very nice. Feeling the tops of the hands stretch now. Very nice. This time, let's go ahead, draw our heels in a little closer to our pelvis. Very nice. And we're just going to take our ear to shoulder. Go ahead, take it other side. And then let's take it down, chin to chest. And then inhale, gaze looks up. Let's exhale, coming back into that neutral spine. Draw the heels together, knees can be bent. And we're just going to shoulder roll back. Again, feel the chest open as you roll the shoulders up and down. Very nice. We're going to go ahead. Take a lower here. Soles of the feet can be onto the earth. I'm going to scoot a little bit closer here to the top of my yoga mat, just a little bit. And we're going to take our hands out to our side as we lower with control. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Let's go ahead. We're going to extend that left foot. I want that heel flexed. And we're just going to hug that right leg in. So just hug that right leg. And then I want you to exhale, draw that left heel up off the earth. And I want you to crunch that upper body. Holding onto that right knee as well. Very nice. Holding and pulling in that belly button. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and release it down. We're going to stretch that foot up with a straight leg. Let's open it out towards the side again. Opening up through that chest. We're going to extend that left arm out. Both feet can be flexed. And then exhale, we're going to draw that right knee into our chest. I'm going to extend it out. Take a breath, and on your next exhale, we're going to draw that left knee into the chest now. Flexing through that right foot. Very nice. On your next exhale, go ahead, pull the core in, lift that right heel. Crunch that upper body. Again, pulling that knee into the chest. Try not to use your hands so much here to lift that upper body. It's mainly here just for looks. Not really to support your upper body. Alright, you've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down, nice and gentle. Extend that left leg up towards the ceiling. We're going to go ahead, reach for the outer foot here, and stretch it out to the side, opening that right arm out so you have that chest center open. Just imagine and just picture the breath here, breathing into that chest cavity. Our green light resonates with that 4th chakra, so maybe we imagine a glowing light around our heart here. We're breathing it in, we're fueling in that fire, making that green light glow brighter. We're going to go ahead and bring that back to center. Release it out towards your, right out towards the edge of the mat. And then we're going to draw both heels in here. I just want you to windshield wiper the knees, right to left. We're going to set up for a bridge pose here. Again, coming into that chest opener. I'm going to come to the side of my mat so you can see a little bit better here. If you'd like to have a little bit more of a chest opener. So we're going to inhale, heels slightly are in, toes are slightly out. As we exhale, lift the kneecaps, draw those glutes under. Make sure that chest stays, or that chin stays off of the chest here. We don't want to close that chest center out. Now, if it's in your shoulder flexibility, we're going to tuck the shoulders under and our legs underneath of that body. So we have that chest center lifted. And we have it opening up just a little bit more. Very nice. On that exhale, if you have the shoulders tucked under, release them. Roll down one vertebrae at a time. And then windshield wiper the knees right to left here to counterbalance that pose that we just did. Alright, we're going to come into our second bridge now, or if you would like to come into a full wheel, which is just your full back bend, you can do so with me. If you're coming into the back bend, your fingertips are going to point down towards your shoulders here. Take an inhale, on that exhale, press and lift. There you go. You can come to the top of the head first if you need to before coming into that full wheel. Pressing through that heart center here, making sure it stays lifted. When you're ready to come down, come to the top of the head first. And then roll one vertebrae down at a time. Again, windshield wipering those knees right to left. Very nice. We're going to draw those feet up the wall here, so like we're standing on that ceiling, heels are flexed. Go ahead, reach those hands up towards it. Palms can come together here in a prayer position if you'd like. And then we're going to exhale, draw the knees to the chest. Arms are going to come out to a T here, out to the side. Drop the knees over to the right side as the gaze looks over towards those left fingers. Very nice. Inhale, coming back to center with those knees. Exhale, releasing it over to that left side. Inhale back to center. Give those knees one more big squeeze into the chest. And then exhale, release, lowering the feet down. Coming into that final resting pose or Shavasana here. Hands come at our sides, at our hips here. If you're doing this practice earlier in the day, you might want to have those palms up to bring in more energy. And if you're doing this at night or later in the evening, you might want to press those palms down to the earth here to kind of close out that energy and to get you in that calm state of mind here to wind down for the evening. Come into your breath here. Inviting peace into your thoughts. Maybe you'd like to quiet the mind a little bit more. If you're having some little mind chatter you'd like to get rid of, you could always choose to come back into that Ujjayi breath or that ocean's breath and maybe bring yourself there. Imagine you're on a beach, just listening to the waves of the ocean. Back into that intention that we've set at the beginning of the practice. Making sure to make time for your own inner stillness. Develop your inner sense of calm. Trust that everything will be right. And most importantly, invite peace to be a part of your life. Ready to come out of Shavasana, maybe you start by wiggling your fingers and toes here and drawing some movement back into the body. And when you're ready, you can roll over to the right side here, drawing the knees slightly in and cradle maybe you draw awareness to your regular breath pattern here, coming back into your breath. And when you're ready on your next exhale, you can press back up to a comfortable seated position. Now, as we end our practice, I like to end by drawing your hands to heart center, thumbs touching the sternum here, right into the heart space, and just feeling the energy of that fourth chakra resonating with you as you end your practice. The light in me honors and sees the peace and stillness which you have created today in your practice. It is with great gratitude that I enjoy being here with you today virtually, and I end our practice on a peaceful, still note.